Yo, that ain't no way. Ain't no way you just gave me Super 17 off the Super Saiyan Blue. Hey, yo, that's crazy trolling right there. Oh, oh, that's crazy. Yo, it's not looking good, boys. This is not looking good. What is going on? We are back in the world of Dokkan, and it has officially been 9 years. 9 long years. I remember it like it was yesterday. 2015 was a hot summer day. Not as hot as this has recently been. Global warming's real because 100 degrees 4 days in a row is killing me. And it was a hot summer day. I remember it was in June or July 2015. And I played this game for the very first time on launch because there was an advertisement. Brand new game. I tried it out the first day, uninstalled it because I thought it was boring. But then I said, you know what? Let me give it another chance. So the next day I reinstalled it, played it, and since then it has been a tumor that has been growing for 9 years. And you know, hopefully I stay, you know, wealthy enough that I can provide my money to Dokkan so they know that I love them, because that's the only way you can do it. Don't say you love the game, don't like the videos that they put out, don't comment. You need to give them your money. That's the most important thing. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. This is one of the few banners where I feel like it's dirty. The reason why I say it's dirty is because Broly is magnificent, he's amazing, but I ain't gonna lie to you, I think Gogeta a little bit cooler. But with that being said, the banner disparity is pretty telling, right? So Gogeta is pretty much more of an attacking individual, you know what I mean? He doesn't have DR, he does raise an attack and defense on Super, but he doesn't have DR. Broly has DR. But the thing is, you got your the main star Gogeta here, and then who do you have? Fraud Trunks. I never summoned for this guy. I knew he was a fraud off rip. If you have this guy, you know he's a fraud. I don't need to explain myself. And then this guy is kind of whatever. This guy, I think I damn near rainbowed him. This guy is an orb hog, and he needs to be an orb hog. This guy's decent. This guy, I'm not going to say anything. And then that's pretty much it. But then if we go over here, right, we go to this banner, we got Broly, who's very, very good. And then you got Int Frieza, who I guess is a net new addition, which I honestly didn't even look into this. Greatly raises attack and defense, not bad. Could do supreme damage. What is this, 2012, bro? Let's see, attack and defense plus blah, 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 blah. I'm sorry, bro. At this point, the descriptions for these cards are so long, I don't read it. I use the card to figure out if it's ass or not. This guy is here. I'm surprised that this guy is here. That's kind of weird. This banner is, in my opinion, a lot better than the other banner, because this guy's here, which is a dub. This guy's here, which is a dub. This guy's here, which is a dub, even though most people probably have him rainbowed. This guy is a little old, but, you know, once that Easy A hops in, it'll be pretty good. And then these two guys are here, and it's like, wait a second. There's a billion LRs on this banner. And then you go here, and it's like the most random, like, why does this even exist? Like, I don't really get it. I get that. The thing that confused me the most is, like, why is this guy here? But then, like, the AGL Goku's not there, and then I don't know. Like, it's just, I feel like Broly's banner is infinitely better, and it is Red Dragon Stones. So I'm gonna start off with Broly's banner, right? I'm gonna put respect on his name. Let me put the volume up actually, because I do believe that I muted this, because you know me, I'm a very healthy individual. I've been going to the gym. I don't look it. I'm basically a clone of Wings Redemption and/or the Truth DT, depending on your level of autism. You'll be familiar with one or the other. Although I haven't seen the Truth DT in a long time. That guy might be slim again, because at one point in time he dropped a ridiculous amount of weight. I know he said he gained some back and that now he's doing better or whatever he's doing. I don't keep up to date. I'm too busy with my own issues. I'm too busy with my own struggles that I don't even know what's going on. I don't know if that's a good animation or not. I'm assuming that's good. I don't know. Super Saiyan God, right? That's God key, right? But if you know Wings Redemption, I would definitely say that I would be Wings Redemption. Like, I have the propensity to be Wings Redemption. If you don't know who Wings of Redemption is, he's someone who's an OG Call of Duty commentator. He's known for being a lol cow, or someone who's very, like, He gets angry very quickly. He screams at his audience. He does things that make people go there and bother him. But he originally was known for being on PKA, Painkiller Already podcast. He was originally known for being on a lot of Call of Duty commentary video channels like Woody's Gamertag. Probably everyone at some point in time that was on Machinima. And as the years gone on, he's been a career fatso, as myself. And he actually made it a big part of his like online persona, the losing weight thing, where he first tried to like do it naturally, where he just basically exercised and ate less. And within like, no exaggeration, I think less than a month he dropped like 40 pounds because dude was gigantic. Like that's the thing, like the fatter you are, the more calories you're going to burn doing the most basic things because your body needs more energy to just move and exist. But then he didn't keep up with the exercise. His fans and people who watched him started to judge him. Ooh, Piccolo and Gohan's a good combo. And they started watching him and judge him. And then eventually, once he got into this low-cal era, you know, being a clown and being silly, and that's what a lot of people know him for, he decided to make it a big thing that he was going to get weight loss surgery. And he would go and fly to Mexico because it was cheaper there and the weight requirements were a little bit different. And I guess it was like 20 grand. I think he raised like 20 grand. And he went to Mexico. He did the hard stomach surgery. So there's two different types of surgeries you could do. You could do lap band surgery where they put like a, I don't know, like a plastic clamp around your stomach and it makes your stomach a little bit smaller. Like the area where the food goes is technically smaller. And you know what? Let's do something a little different. Let's switch it up. Instead of doing the free summon on the Broly, let's go do all the paid summons on this banner, and then come back and do the free. That'll be the inflection point. But he went and did the hard option, which is basically they literally cut your stomach. Like they take a portion of your stomach and remove it so that your stomach is smaller. Technically, if you eat a lot and if you overeat after that surgery, you'll throw up. And, you know, if you eat so much to the point that, like, you know, early on in your surgery, you'll literally bust stitches, like you could die. But it's also weird because your stomach can expand over time, and it basically is, unironically, like you could eat so much that you get to the point where you beat the surgery. Like you literally, like, first of all, the whole point of this surgery is for you. What a trash summit! Holy mother of God! You could beat the surgery two ways. One, you could drink liquid calories, because technically what you have to look out for is that your stomach now can't contain as much volume. But if you... Whoa! Oh, that's cool. That's cool they did that's cool they did the movie hero animation. That's pretty cool. But like I was saying, if you drink liquids that don't take a lot of volume, you could technically beat the surgery. Like you could go and drink like a Shamrock Shake from McDonald's. It might take you longer than usual, but if you drink 3 or 4 of those a day, you're in a calorie surplus and you will gain weight. So with Wings Redemption, he did that, but in the form of sweet tea and like soda. Like, I have no idea how, but bro literally refuses to drink diet soda or diet sweet tea. Like, he's like, nah, it's not the same, I need the sugar. Which is insane, because drinking your calories on top of eating your calories, you basically now need to double maintain your calories. Which, in my opinion, isn't worth it. Like there's very few liquid calories I would think that's worth it. And when I say worth it, I'm talking about like tea and like coffee, things that are not that high in calorie. But when you drink like a Coca-Cola, for example, Coca-Cola is like what, 200-300 calories? Like, that's pretty much half of a healthy meal or a third of a normal meal. Like, that's insane. Like, drinking your calories is like buying a car with a payday loan and it has 30% APR. Like, it's just not a smart decision to allocate your resources. Damn, this is a what? Yo, I thought Whis flew out, bro. What happened, Whis? Whis flew out just to do nothing? That's crazy. All right, let's go back to other banners, see if it's treating us a little bit better, because Lord knows that was not it. What I just saw was not it. But he did that, and then he also started eating unhealthy fast food. And what he said actually makes sense if you're a career fat. So he said that because I cannot eat as much food, I eat more food. So what that means is, like, he knows that technically he has X amount of capacity in his stomach, and that because he knows he's at capacity. He doesn't want to stop eating at 80%. He wants to get to 100. He wants to max it out. Like, he wants to get to the point where he's eating as much as possible, even if he's not hungry, which is crazy. But I guess that it somewhat makes sense because for me personally, like, I've been counting calories, and there's been days where I've seen, like, oh, I look and I see, and I'm like, oh, I usually try to eat less than 2,200 calories. I'm like, okay, other than, you know, these 2,200 calories today, I ate, like, say, if I ate 1,000 calories, I'm like, oh, I got 1,200 calories left over, like, as if, like, I got a payday loan and I could spend it. And in the past, I've eaten food or I've eaten things and it was like 800,000 calories, whatever the case may be. But it's unnecessary because if you're big as hell, like, having 1,000 calories left over isn't even that much, and it's not necessarily worth it to try to, like, get to that limit. Like, just because you're counting calories and your limit is what you're looking for being like 2,200 doesn't mean you have to do that every day. And it definitely helps if you, like, for example, yesterday I was exhausted. Yeah, like, I took an L because I was basically thinking about work too much, and I stayed up Sunday, by the way, Sunday, and I basically got some work done because it was just on my mind. It was draining me to the point that, like, my willpower is dying, and I'm like, you know what? I have so much unopened stuff and things to do from the 4th of July week. I took Friday off. I was like, let me get it started a day early before Monday. And it basically was just me going through emails, me going through different things, organizing it. And it's just, it's been very frustrating at work because pretty much everything that can go wrong has been going wrong. Whether it be, you know, in terms of, like, personal estimates or different security changes or different things that happened that basically destroyed our build pipeline and destroyed our deployment process. It's been very, very, I don't know, I would say it's stressful, but it's not that bad because at least the people we're working with, like, if it was Amazon, I'd be quitting right now. Like, I'm not lying. I literally would be interviewing and quitting, but because it's a company that's a little bit different, like, if anything, if push comes to shove, I might switch teams until my RSUs run out, or I might just stick around. I don't know. I like my manager. I feel like he's okay. I don't necessarily think my team is bad. I think that we just have a terrible build pipeline, and, like, certain things just need to get better. But regardless, Sunday, stayed up late, doing some work, and it drained my energy a lot, and I didn't get a good night's sleep. I actually could have gotten a good night's sleep, but I basically got a phone call in the morning, and it woke me up earlier than expected, and that just ruined the flow. And what ended up happening is I didn't get enough sleep that day, but that day was gym day. And we don't make excuses here. We're not going to sit here, oh, I'm tired, I don't know if I can make... No, we go into the gym. Not only we go into the gym, the weather's nice, right? It's hot as hell. It's super hot. It's ridiculously hot. I'm not going to lie. It's been like 100 degrees all week. But I'm gonna ride my bike to the gym, and guess what? We getting double-digit averages now. Double-digit averages. When we ride that bike, we half the amount of a car. We double that up. We moving like a Toyota Sienna, bro. We moving that fast. If I hit an object, we gonna destroy it. So I'd ride my bike to the gym, and it is so bloody hot. It is so hot. And on top of riding my bike to the gym, it was leg day, so my legs was blown out. But this is the thing, I made a tactical error. It ended up working out. By the way, what step am I in the summons right now? I'm confused. I'm getting a lot of coolers. That's worrying. Anytime the game gives you a lot of the same guy. Oh, okay, so we did a full cycle. Anytime the game gives you one of the same guy, that's usually a sign that you're gonna keep getting that same guy. No cap. That's not a joke. That's not an exaggeration. Go back to my video from the 150 million celebration. I pulled 5 tech golden freezes. It ain't a joke, bro. Don't play with the algorithms. So I actually went to the gym, rode my bike, and I actually went a lot longer than I expected because there was like construction going on, and there was a bunch of other stuff. Even today there was like construction to the point like I literally needed to find a different route on a bike. I couldn't even go on the sidewalk. When I was at the gym, I was like, you know what? I'm pretty hungry. You know, I need some food right now. And I ordered some food, but the place was closing in like 30 minutes. And I was like, ooh, whoa, Super Saiyan Blue Duo? What does that mean? Is that guaranteed or something? I don't know. I know we got Trunks and Mai flying in, but I don't know what Super Saiyan Blue Duo means. In order to get to that restaurant after the gym, I basically needed to go the perfect amount. Like Google Maps said it's going to take 30 minutes to get there. I needed to go that amount. Yo, that ain't no way. Ain't no way you just gave me Super 17 off to Super Saiyan Blue. Hey, yo, that's crazy trolling right there. Ooh. Ooh, that's crazy. Yo, it's not looking good, boys. This is not looking good. This is looking like a crazy troll right now. I did the gym, leg day. I actually skipped one exercise. I didn't mind because they're calf raises, and I don't know, like, I'm already, like, if you're fat, technically your calves are overdeveloped. So I was like, I just do calf raises to do calf raises. I really didn't care. I was like, I ain't doing calf raises. And I went to the restaurant, and I actually beat the Google Maps estimate because I was moving, bro. Apparently, they estimating, you know, when you're on a bike, they don't think you're moving that fast. I was moving. I was moving at 12 miles per hour average. And I actually did come home at a lower average because it's more uphill. It was like 11 miles, still double digits. But the thing that really got me is that today, I was exhausted yesterday. Like, I was super tired. I didn't get a good night's sleep. And then on top of that, I did... What the fuck? We getting double Krillin? Why are we getting double Krillin? And then on top of that, I didn't get enough sleep. I was tired. All these things combined basically came to yesterday, because what I just described was Saturday. Yesterday, I was exhausted. I had no energy. I think I ate, like, legit maybe like 1,000 calories worth of food. And the reason why that's significant is because Saturday was leg day. Today's Monday. Reason why we did a little work Sunday is because Monday in the morning we going to the gym. And I went to the gym. Hot, dude. It's so hot. Like, you don't understand. It's literally... I don't know if I could... oh yeah, I forgot. I'm recording my game, not the screen. I don't know if I could describe the heat, but it is so thick, the humidity, to the point where, like, I'm riding my bike and I'm not breathing. I'm, like, biting the air and chewing it before swallowing it. Like, it's so hot. It's ridiculous. And the thing that was killing me is that on top of that heat, it also was, like, raining all week. So, like, the rain did nothing. Like, somehow it rained and became hotter. Like, I don't understand how that's possible. So there's, you know, puddles, there's water. Apparently I learned that, you know, every time it rains, you need to re-oil your bike chain. So I'm over here oiling up my bike. And today I was cooked, bro. Today I low-key did too much today. Because this guy's got a crazy hairline. I low-key did too much today because I went to the gym again. I rode my bike again. And it was so hot. It was so ridiculous. And because I ate like 1,000 calories yesterday, I didn't eat that much yesterday because I was tired. Like, I wanted to go to sleep. I didn't really want to do anything. I ate yesterday, but because I was so tired, I had no appetite. So then today I fought demons. Okay, today I fought demons. I fought demons for two reasons. First of all, I slept for probably, I want to say, I'm going to do this banner. I'm going to do this banner all the way through. Because I'm getting LR coolers out the butt over here, and I don't like that. That makes me worried. But today, I was fighting demons. I was fighting demons, first of all, because I was exhausted. Like, anytime, like, sometimes when you play with your sleep too much, like, you're gonna owe. You're basically gonna owe another 3 hours of sleep, minimum. So yesterday, I had a good night's sleep. I slept for, like, 9.5 hours, close to 10. And it was good. But at the same time, I went to bed, I think, at 11 or 12. And I woke up at like 10 or 11. One or the other, something like that. And the thing is, when you sleep a lot, you need it, but you get groggy. Like, if you sleep more than 8 hours, you wake up like you're hungover. So I woke up, I was feeling hungover. I had shit to do today. I had to go to the gym, go to an appointment, and then get back for work. And it just was, you know, not a lot of energy because I didn't eat that much. And here's the thing, right? Here's the thing about being a career fatso, right? I started going to the doctor again, right? I went to a doctor like maybe, I don't know, 5 years ago before this. And the doctor that I'm seeing, he's like, yo, listen, everything's good, blood work's good, health looking good, but you big as hell, bro. I want to see if you can actually lose weight. So bro told me, he's like, yo, why don't you come to the doctor every other month and, see if you're making progress. And I'm like, I'm already counting calories, I'm already going to the gym. I'm like, whatever, like, if this will help, this will help. Like, I don't really care, I'll go along. Is this the Inkoku? Yeah, this is the Inkoku. Bro's new to me, so I can't complain. I know people say he trash, but he's new to me. So today I basically had on my itinerary, go to gym, go to doctor, and then come back home for work. And I did that, and it was hard because I don't know what it is, but for some reason the summer, the heat, it brings out the construction workers. Every road was like down. I had to go a long way to the gym, a long way back. And I felt that I did not eat a lot yesterday when I went to the gym and started lifting weights. Usually, allegedly, supposedly, it's good for weight loss if you go to the gym on an empty stomach, but I feel like the gains are terrible. Like, I literally started doing my bent over rows, and I was sucking air. I was like, oh boy. Like, that's when I realized, like, I really didn't eat anything yesterday or today. And I was like, damn, like... And the reason why I didn't eat anything today before we went to the gym is because I was going to go to the doctor, and I knew I was going to get weighed, and it was going to be tracked, so I was like, I don't want to eat that much and have food in my stomach because that kind of defeats the purpose. So I was like, all right, I'll just eat. Like, I ate like a 100 calorie fig bar just for the nutrients. And then I also drank a bunch of water and a bunch of electrolyte drink. And when I was at the gym, I knew like I basically it was gonna be hard, is because like things that usually the first set usually you can get through the first 5 with no well, you're sweating, you're tired, but you're not dying. I was like, first set, third rep, just already feeling it, and I'm like, oh boy, like, this is not good. That basically means that all the other workouts are going to be slower, and on top of all the other workouts being slower, you're also going to have to now take into consideration that when I'm done with the gym, I'm going to be more tired and a lot slower on the bike as well. That's the only negative of the bike, is like, if you're really killing yourself at the gym, you're not going to want to really ride the bike home, especially on leg day. Like, I purposely only go to the gym to take the shortcut home for leg day. And today was upper body day, and the shortcut I have home, and by the way, when I say shortcut, I mean I go on the shitty highway, because this country was built for cars and only cars. You wonder why everyone's fat as hell. You can't walk anywhere or ride a bike anywhere. In order to get to my house within 15 minutes, you have to go on a highway like ramp and then get off the ramp. Otherwise, you have to literally go like another route that's 30 minutes longer. It's safer, but it's longer. So I did all that, sucking air, completely tired, but it was worth it. And the reason why it was worth it is because when I went to the doctor's office, he was slapping me. He was loving it. He was like, you know what? He was like, you actually lost weight. You can actually lose weight. He's like, this is amazing. You have willpower. You have drive, you have dedication. And in my head, I'm just like, if only bro knew the demons I have to fight not to down a McNugget in a Diet Coke, like, of course, Diet Coke. A McNugget and a Diet Coke on a daily basis. But it was basically a new doctor, a new opportunity, and basically something to prove that, like, I went to the doctor the last time, and I think he mentioned that, it looked like I lost weight. And he basically recommended, like, come every other month just for, like, tracking purposes. Which is whatever. I don't really think about it that much, other than the fact that, like, if I'm gonna go get weighed, obviously I'm not gonna eat anything. So that's the only big difference for the day. But other than that, I mean, I've just been doing what I've been doing, because for me personally, as a career fatso, you need to find the easiest way, as well as something that gives you energy and exercise. Because for me, I like riding my bike. Like, that's fun in general. So that's good for cardio, and that kind of helps too at the gym, because I was doing cardio anyway. The only thing that was saving me when doing cardio is I would watch football. I would watch recently I've been watching the Euros live, because I don't do cardio at the gym that much. I just ride my bike. But that's the thing that was saving me, because like last year, the international break was not as lit as this year. And I was fighting demons, because I was so bored at the gym. Like, I was just like, oh my god, like, I'm over here watching Barcelona highlights from 2014, because I'm like, dude, I have nothing to watch. But now with the gym and the bicycle, it's pretty good. It's like a double, it's like a positive, because I'm gonna do cardio anyway, And on top of doing cardio anyway, I get to go to and from the gym without using my car. And it's fun. Like, I just like riding a bike. For me, that's one of the reasons why I started going to the gym, and especially last winter why I started doing legs. I used to not do legs day. I started doing squats, started doing leg extensions, leg curls, deadlifts, and calf raises. I'd say the most beneficial for the bike has been probably squats, because it just works so much muscle groups. And I literally did that with the intention of like trying to get better with a bike, trying to basically be, fit in general. But like, it's actually insane, because like I can ride my bike. Like the longest I've ridden my bike, I think, was like 16 miles for like 2.5 hours, which is pretty decent. I mean, considering I used to go to the park, and like a 2-mile duration would kill me. You know what I mean? Like, and for me, like it's really cool, because like you get to ride your bike around, you get to see the city. You get to see random ass gophers on the side of the road. Like, it's actually a fun experience. So I feel like that's definitely one thing that's very hard if you're a fat individual. I think that the physical part is the hardest part, because like I got to the point now where my endurance is good enough where I can ride my bike for more than an hour. But like, if you can't ride your bike for more than 5 minutes, then why would you do that? Like, it's not fun. Like, you can lie to yourself and be like, oh, I went around the block and then I came back. It's like, okay, first of all, you didn't burn that many calories. And it wasn't enjoyable, like once you get the endurance, once you get to the point where like you're not sucking wind by going down a hill on a bike, it definitely is beneficial, and it makes you want to do it. It becomes more fun. And I think that's that's anything. Like if you have a low barrier entry to something, you're going to do it more often. So like things like sports, things like, exercise or movement in that regard, it definitely can be a deterrent, or it can be a positive, because once you get to the point where like, you're exercising and you're doing that flow and you get the consistency, it feels good, and it feels like, okay, why did I never do this before? But for me, like, it kind of makes sense, because, I kind of appreciate and understand that like it's not easy to get to the point of consistency and keep it consistent, because there's been multiple times where like I've lost weight, gained weight, lost weight, gained weight. Like if you chart a course over the history, I've probably lost and gained easily like 200 pounds, easily, like over my lifetime, which is a ridiculous amount, because you're putting a lot of strain on your heart, you're putting a lot of strain on your body, putting a lot of strain on yourself, especially when you do these diets where you're trying to be too restrictive. It's not gonna last. Like you're just not gonna do it forever. Like there's no point. Like, and for me personally, like this is gonna sound like a dummy statement, but going to the gym has been extremely helpful, because when you go to the gym, you're not gonna burn like a ridiculous amount of calories. So you're not gonna do crazy calories. Cardiovascular exercise probably burns more. Like biking, for like 45 minutes, an hour, usually burns like 350, 400 calories, which is decent. Going to the gym, you're probably going to burn like, on average, probably 250, maybe 250 calories. If you don't do cardio. Cardio is like the biggest thing that gets the fat burning, or at least gets the calories burning. So cardio is the biggest thing. When it comes to like weight training, that's more so just for like muscle development. That's more so for like kind of an endurance, strength, and just, getting used to lifting certain things. I don't really even see that as like, when I count calories, like I have like the fitness app, and I have the, the MyFitnessPal, and like if I do exercise, if I do certain things, I don't count that as like extra calories. Like, oh, I did 400 calories of exercise, let me eat an extra cookie. Like, there's no point in that. That's like working overtime and then still living paycheck to paycheck. Like, what's the point? There's no point. Ooh, okay. I didn't even know Bro. I don't think Bro was featured here. I think Homie just was there. Is this dude decent? I don't even remember. I know he came out pretty recently, right? He was like the other banner other than Ginyu. I would be honest. This is a trash. These are some trash summons for me. I ain't gonna lie to you. These are pretty trash. Not good. These are not good. Not lucky. Not lucky. Let me see. How many do I have left in this cycle? I'm assuming 2 more, maybe. I see it's 40. Damn, the server's getting bodied, bro. Yep, 2 more. Yeah, this boy, this ain't looking too easy. This ain't looking too easy, boys. But Yeah, but so with all that being said, I'm a lot fitter, a lot happier. Not at my goal weight in no way. I'm not at my goal physique in no way. But I don't really have a goal physique. I just have for me it's a consistency because uh, when you get to a wall or you get to the point where like you feel like you're not losing weight, you feel like you're not making progress at the gym, you just have to keep doing it. If you're not making progress or you think you're not making progress, you just have to keep going. And that consistency will push through whatever block there is. But that's very hard because I think that, I think fitness in general is very time consuming to a degree. Like going to the gym is not crazy. Going to the gym is like an hour of your time. If you're going to do cardio, maybe an hour 15, hour 30. But like riding a bike, if I didn't enjoy that, I probably wouldn't do that as much because, on average, I'll ride my bike for at least an hour. I mean, if I'm going somewhere, that's the thing. I usually try to find an excuse to go somewhere and use the bike. That way I'm kind of like doing two things at once. So like if I'm going to get something to eat, I'll go use the bike. If I'm going to pick up food, I'll go use the bike. But if I'm just going to like, going to the park, riding around, just going around the city, sometimes that, is for hours, for a long ass time. It's fun, but it is extremely draining. And it's very hard, at least for me. I don't know. I haven't really figured out like the appropriate amount to eat before I go on a bike ride. Because, for example, yesterday I ate like legit maybe 1,500 calories worth of food, 1,000 to 1,500. And then today I didn't eat anything because I basically was gonna go to the doctor for a weigh-in. So I was like, well, I'm not gonna eat anything. And then today after work, I was completely cooked. Like I was absolutely positively cooked. I ended up after the doctor. I did go to Chipotle. I got the El Pastor chicken, steak, rice, salsa, red chile, some lettuce for that fiber. And that was pretty much it. I ate that. You know what I mean? I was hungry, and it did its job. But around like 6 or 7, oh man, I was so tired. My muscles were tired. The only negative about doing too much, especially leg exercise, I hate it. I can't stand like the meme of like you get a leg cramp and you can't walk, and it's like, oh, I had a good leg day. It's like no, that's trash. I don't like that. Like that is absolutely positively trash. And I had that where like I would get up too fast, my leg would cramp, so I have to sit down and relax. Because I just was like cycling a little too hard, and I try not to do that because one, I want to enjoy the cycling. Two, I don't want my legs to be too overtired because I do leg day. So I do leg day either twice a week or once a week, depending on the week. And I don't want to overdo my legs because then like I hate like the first time I ever did leg days, I went too hard. Like the first time I did all right, then the second time I went way too hard, and I literally for 3 or 4 days I did not go to the gym because I could not walk. Like I literally could not walk. Like I would rub Tiger Balm on my legs, I would rub that, and I would slowly get up and I'd walk at an angle, but like I could not walk, so like I couldn't go to the gym. So that ruins the cadence of the gym week, and then that also ruins my energy because it's like I'm not trying to be an old man doddering around. Even today, like I'm exhausted, and I do feel my lower back. It's a little bit sore. I'm hoping that gets better before Wednesday because that's the next gym day. Wednesday's the next gym day. We don't take breaks. We're not here taking breaks unless we're injured or we're sick or something like that. But I'm not gonna sit here and make excuses because we're trying to get gains, bro. We're trying to be out here making moves, making gains. But yeah, it's been definitely it's been a fun summer so far. I mean, I definitely feel like I did a big brain move by buying that bike. It's a road bike, and to be fair, I mean my job ended up paying for it because they have like a whole fitness fund, like wellness fund, so it wasn't even like a big hit to the pockets. So I mean it was really a no-brainer. That bike is I love that bike, bro. Like the only problem is I live in a shit neighborhood and I go to shit places, so I have to lock it. And so far it's been good, but I just hope no one like tries to steal that shit, because if someone steals that bike, oh, I'll be so mad. I'll be so mad. I'll be so sad. And I have a lot of places I go to. I just bring the bike in. Like for my gym, I just bring the bike in. Like I was gonna wait and see like ask the people at the gym, like, oh, can I bring the bike in? Can I do this? And then I'm like thinking to myself, I'm like, yo, I'm paying $50 a month for this fucking gym. They don't have a bike rack. They can fuck off. Like, I just put it in the front by the vending machine near the door. Like, the bike is there. It's not in anyone's way. And apparently a lot of people do that because after I did that, I started paying attention. I've seen people like go on and put the bike. So it's not that big of a deal. But like, if my gym ever told me, like, oh, can you put your bike outside? I'd be like, no. Absolutely not. This bike is more valuable than being respectful to a gym attendee. Absolutely not. So for the most part, I usually, if I do go out, I lock my bike and I try not to leave it for too long. I think the longest I ever left it outside, and it was an okay area because it was like right next to a library and there wasn't much going on in the area. Um, was that I went to go watch UFC at a restaurant with my friends, and I rode my bike there, and then I locked it out front, which was okay. It wasn't the end of the world, but it definitely was an unexpected occurrence because I usually don't leave my bike unattended. Um, am I? Do I not have any Dragonstone just sitting around? Just some. Yo, the servers is dying right now. Alright, so I'm back. The servers were not serving, and I did end up buying some Dragonstones. I do have the 50. I'll try to work my way out of here. So far, so meh. I'd say, in my opinion, this has been on a scale of 1 to 10. I give this a 4 out of 10. The reason why I give it a 4 out of 10, we did get Fraud Trunks, so now I can use him and have more arguments as to why he's a fraud. We did end up getting this Goku that's over here, this guy. Although people say he's trash, he looks cool to me, so I'm gonna go ahead and cope. Other than that, a lot of dupes were coming out of here. We did get that Int Frieza, which is a new Frieza. So on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd say I have to give this a 4 out of 10. 1 for the Frieza and 3 for that LR Trunks, because not everybody gets LRs. Not everybody's guaranteed LRs. We got some other LRs, but most were dupes, which is not the end of the world, but you know, I was kind of hoping to do, you know, a 50 summon on one, get Broly, 50 summon on the other, get Goku and Vegeta, Gogeta, but that didn't happen. And right now, with this flying, this don't look like a great flying to me. This don't look like anything, much of anything's gonna come out of this. But let's go ahead and go through here, and we'll see. Definitely, every celebration, there's like a couple of 100 stones that are thrown our way. So hopefully that'll be the case here, and you know. Maybe, you know, I'll take some of Microsoft stock, you know, I'll sell that off, and I'll get some Dragonstones, because honestly, the way inflation's going, there's really no point to keep USD anymore, and, you know, I think the Dragonstone economy is much better than the US economy, and I'm really looking forward to go all in on that, so I think that's my next move after this. So, there we go. So, we've gotten quite a few LR Coolers. We got 2. We did get, a dupe of this guy, so I hope he's actually pretty good. That'd be cool if he's actually good, because the current Golden Frieza, even after EZA, I don't really remember him being that remarkable. I could be wrong, but whenever I use him, I don't really remember him ever doing anything crazy. Let's see, this is the Zero free summon. Come on, Trunks. See, if it was Trunks and Goten, I'd be happy, but just Trunks by himself, that's, I don't know, man. I feel like Goku and Trunks don't really have that type of relationship. You know what I mean? Goku's like that weird step uncle, and Trunks is just like that kid who doesn't understand why, like, his dad calls Goku brother, even though they're not related. You know what I mean? It's one of those weird situations. I'm gonna guess. Let's see. Based off the summon, I'm gonna guess I'm gonna get like a 2017 SSR. I'm thinking. What comes to mind is the OG Int Gohan, Super Saiyan Gohan, but I could be wrong. Oh, yeah, okay. OG Tech Super Saiyan Vegeta. Damn, bro, that is crazy. Yo, super easy, ain't saving that guy. That is absolutely insane. All right, so we are down to our last bit of stones. All I'm gonna say is I'm happy I summoned for Ginyu. I did get Ginyu. This celebration was actually pretty good. I can't complain because I did get some LRs. I just didn't really get the LRs. So I'd say that this is a bit unlucky, but at the same time, like, you can't really expect everything to go right. I mean, let's be honest here. Like, what's wrong with you? I think there's also tickets. I don't know if we can use the tickets now or if that's something that happens in the future. I don't know what the story is. But I know there's a 9th anniversary ticket summon. Okay. I don't know what this is. It's not the same pool as what we were just looking at. Damn, dude, the servers are just absolutely cooked, dude. Oh, okay. Yo, honestly, these Dragon Ball characters are goated, dude. They're way better than you'd think. Oh, okay. So it seems like a lot of support characters that are in the main banner. That's actually a pretty good idea for what they did there. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and step away. I'm gonna go officially drop the unlocky status for this. Not great luck, but not the end of the world. We'll definitely try to come back at some point in time. But what can I say? Today was not our day.